Alright, chat. Hello. Hello, Surinage. Hello, Hop 54 times. Hello, Gennaro. Hello, Lazeholic. Hello, Dud Bro. Hello, Any Mango. Aatrox in 8 hours. Indeed. Hello, Moth. Hello, Killer Pratt. How are we doing? This is not Sigma. Alright, Nero. What would change that? What would fix that problem, Nero? Diana, absolutely not. Dundry Singh, hello, good night. I gotta go. 1 a.m. already. Don't worry. It's all good. I like doing revs, but how do I make money with it? Either you do thousands of bosses, and you will eventually make money. Alternatively, you do something. Hunt. That's it. Either that or you hunt. You hunt the mini bosses and get their shards. I think I have a bunch of them. Yeah, you hunt the mini bosses and you get their shards, and then you take them and you sell them on the auction house, and then they sell, and then you get some money from it. Hello, Bank MS. How you doing? What was I looking for? Oh, right, yeah, an Enderman pet. Because a certain somebody is using mine, and now I don't have a level 100 anymore. Mostly because a certain somebody is using it. Did you do some request? I would, but let me know. Nope. Not happening. Nope, I refuse. Not happening. I'm not doing that. Already made 650 mil in the last 4 hours. 5 chimeras got the 1 bill bank. Finally, W. GG. Oh, there goes the timeout. Oh yeah, chat. By the way, you'll recognize this song. Yeah, I know. It's from What's Cool. By the way, chat. Did an update come? Did any of the update come out today? I have not been here all day. Not that I know. GG. I feel like they could have released some of it today, to be honest. LF Primordial Belt being fixed. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait till next week then. I feel like Primordial could have been fixed though. Alright, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's a little annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. That does make me realize I probably shouldn't sell these. I should hold these little guys for a bit. It don't matter. Pre-rolls, then mid-rolls. I don't think Twitch likes me. But thank you for your continued support, sir. My wallet appreciates it. Thank you very much. But yeah, no. Pre-rolls into mid-rolls is yeah, that one's a little cooked. Wait, how long is this song? I forget. It's not too bad actually. As far as an ultra kill song goes, this one's actually pretty short. I actually have this song downloaded, and I plan to use it at some point in a video. I'm just not too sure when. What stuff do I put on my Crimson Aurora? Just the normal. Growth protection. Yeah, growth protection, rejuvenate, strong mana. Not sure what the mana enchant is for Aurora. Ultimate enchant for Aurora is wisdom. Ultimate enchant for Crimson really depends on what you're using it for. Utilizing pet leveling from Diana? Nah. Reforges, Crimson, it also kind of depends, but just renowned. As for Aurora, is just the typical mage Reforges. Three necrotic, 1 loving. Can you stream over stone tablets? I can try. I can't tried tier 3 Blaze, I'm really happy when I got it. Thought it'd be funny to try a tier 4. Proceed to do the tier 4 with my 200 tier 2 dag. Yeah, no, tier 4 is pretty easy. Hello, Limitless. Would you put Renowned on 0-star Infernal Crimson? Yeah, there's not really any downside to it. Unless you're like Cata 50, the damage difference isn't that big anyway. Even when you are Cata 50, the damage difference barely exists either way. Level and 3 golden dragon eggs? I could. I don't really care about it, but I could. That's a whole lot of effort, though. Also, yeah, so you really wouldn't get anything because revs have barely any XP anyway. Revs are not a good slayer for pet leveling. They are not good. Did my 300 points get... Wait, 300 points? Wait, for what? What? Wait, what do I even have that's 300 points? Oh. Wait, 300 points for what? I did Assault Fire. No, why would they get refunded? Hello, Stangray. How you doing? Isn't Rev known for giving okay No, Rev's combat XP is terrible. 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, Rev was good for combat XP. No, probably about 4 years ago now, Rev was good for combat XP. It hasn't been good for combat XP for years. Only Crimson Essence to farm? W. I need to do the squats as well. Wait, what? Golden Jerry. Oh, you got one. GG. My Hot Crimson's 10-star? GG. Accidentally put it in a museum? Nice. Yeah, that's rough, man. That sucks. Hey, at least it's only burning. If you wanted a non-museum set, at least it's only burning. Right. Squat's outside my door. Bit of a weird request, but sure, why not? Request. After squats, can you PV me? Did you redeem? If you did, I'm so sorry I missed it. You did redeem. I am so sorry. Give me a second. I want to progress in net worth, skill average, and skyblock XP. You can use a fragged, non-fragged Shadow Fury to dupe the ability unless they patched it. That seems like effort. All day after school, currently sitting at 80 mil profit counter without RNGs. This is fun. Hey, I mean, that's decent money. That's for sure decent money. Yep. Have you changed your IGN? Or have I just spelt it wrong? Hmm. Hello, Sutif. How's Diana going? Okay, now that is a IGN of all time right there. On progress in net worth, skill average, and skyblock XP. do this for 10 days to get a burning 10-star Crimson and start doing other bosses? Fair. Yeah, go for it, absolutely. Now that it's a good way to go forward. Number 4 is unobtainable. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Right, okay. Let me see. What are we working with? So, obviously, okay. Obviously, skill average isn't hard to get up. You already know how to do that. That's literally just 2 skills. There's not much to say about that one. How many points? They just won. They won a couple times in a row. Don't worry about it. Let's see. As for net worth, I would. Do you have a money making method that you currently do? What skills first? Fishing and then farming, I'd probably say. Or farming and then fishing. It doesn't really matter. The order that you do it in doesn't matter. But all that matters is that these are the only 2 skills. You only have 2 skills left, so. The order that you do the 2 in doesn't matter in the slightest. Then doing Spider, fair. The other 2 Slayers don't matter too much. As for net worth, yeah, Spider's pretty good, at least for now. We're not too... it's going to be a little worse whenever the update arrives, probably. Unless they make some changes, in which case that'd be amazing. Would love to see that. But yeah, Spider would definitely be a good way to go forwards. Fishing also makes some good money. Especially hotspot fishing makes some excellent money, in fact. Although I would assume you're probably finding that out on your own. As for skyblock XP, trousers are... What? I'm so confused. Dobby, Bane of Arthropods. As for Skyblock XP, that one's pretty easy. You've got so many minions to do. You have so much cheap XP just in the minions here. Like all of this is so good. So much XP. Especially the where'd the music go? How much true defense do you recommend for tier 4 Blaze? I have no idea. That's gonna change for every person. I wouldn't say that there is a stat for it. If you're struggling to survive, just add opal gemstones to your armor. But yeah, like, you know, stuff like Potato Minion 3, that's basically free to get up more. Chicken Minion 3, basically free to get up more. Cactus Minion, all of these are so easy. Easy XP. I mean, you haven't even unlocked Ghast Minion. Yo, the Aragon, how you doing? There's quite a bit of museum, especially in the rarities tab, it seems. There's just quite a lot of stuff in here that you haven't done yet. Opals, just wondering whether I could replace that. So, oh yeah, absolutely. If you're not struggling to survive, then just replace those. Probably gonna remove those once I get Flare. I mean, you shouldn't really need Flare, to be honest with you. I just Overflux will be better than Flare. You shouldn't need Flare too. You should not need Flare anymore in Blaze. At really any point in progression. But yeah, got a lot of museum to do. Rift, nice. Yeah, that's right. Like for Skyblock XP, is mostly just museum and collection. Museum and Minions are your two main XP things. Especially Minions. How am I not last? Because there's quite a few people that have 0. You are not the only person on that leaderboard to have 0. There are not only 4 people with 0. Unsoulbound net worth compared to my normal. Let me... I got really trash talked on for having 350 MP in F7. The only problem I was facing, I had bad ping. No, you should be getting trashed on for having 350 MP in F7. In the nicest way possible. That's fair. That's fair for people to shit on you for only having 350 MP. You should probably get that up to like 650 to 700. I'm gonna be completely honest. Skyblock, Flaming Flame still good for Spider? Yes. Skyblock community is extremely toxic, but you should probably have more magical power than that. Yo, Tomb, thank you very much for the follow, Tomb23. Much appreciated. How you doing? Okay, hold on. Unsoulbound net worth. 2 bill, Soulbound net worth. And McPausenbrot, thank you very much for the follow. Problem I'm facing is I don't know where to spend my money for MP. Discord server, bot commands, /missing, and then your IGN. Okay, to be fair, I don't expect, okay, that's fair. Can I repost my message? Yes. That's a pretty fair unsoulbound net worth compared to your. That's pretty fair. Compared to the rest of your net worth, that's fine. I mean, what? My unsoulbound net worth is only 45 billion, which is less than half of the total. Although that be no, actually I think I'm over half because of the soulbound things that Linky has. I think I'm probably closer to 65. Nah, maybe not 65, maybe 55. Just over half. Having the name not Overlord is a missed option. Oh my god, you're right. My bad. You are correct. So I thought bro had left. GG. Wait. Profile. Edit profile. Edit per server profile. Streamer mode enabled. Fuck off. This is important. Edit profile. Edit per server profile. Perfect. Problem solved. Only thing worth anything is that is unsoulbound is gdrag/MP. That's actually pretty good, yeah. That's not bad at all. Started a golden man with my mate for the jokes at the stage in mining where I have full mineral like Hollow Mountain 3. What big goal should I go for next? I don't know, to be completely honest. Because I really don't know how Golden Man should be played properly. I mean, I would assume that continuing through mining and getting yourself a money-making method's a pretty good option. Soon to be a taco goes hard. No. We've already what do you call it? We've already had a taco based IGN. Okay, so why is my magic find dog shit? Oh, that would explain it, right? Okay. What are you doing? Revs. 1 hour because each swarm 5. Damn, W. Oh, that pet rule change. Right. It's because I don't have my Enderman. My co-op mate has my Enderman. I can't really be bothered. Nerfed is Cocoon fixed yet? I don't believe so. No, I don't think any update at all came out today. Although with that being said, I can just. That one's the highest level that I've got. Yo, what's good, Khaled? How you doing? Why the level 58? Because my co-op still has the E-Man that they had when I answered your question 7 seconds ago. Why not a level 59 one? Because I don't want to buy, I don't want to buy a new one. Great, how's Rev been treating you? Shit. I've done 29 bosses, so, not enough bosses to say it's been treating me badly or good. Yet. You're not getting DVD. Although that does reinforce Taco's statement about the attention span. You can change DVD text to anything. That's lovely. I don't care enough to put it on, though. Because it's really annoying. I wanted the keys back. You what? How can I get cat levels easily? Do dungeons. That is it. Do dungeons. Just do whatever the highest floor that you can possibly do is, and do a lot of it. There is no other way of doing kata levels. Unless it's derpy, in which case you can do that, but the key, I don't know where my keys are. My keys are somewhere. I put them down somewhere. I don't know where they are, man. Yo, Shanathy. Hello. How you doing? Do you use a full Aurora set for casting? Casting? If you mean, I mean, okay. Full Aurora should only be used if it's, if it's Infernal or above. Did you get the test? I did not. Fire doesn't know how to bug abuse. Yeah, and I'm probably not gonna teach my chat how to bug abuse for the most part. Depending on the bug, but... There's currently a bug to get 11 million damage and do integer limit damage. Oh, that's cool. Hello, Eri. How you doing? What was I gonna say? But if your Aurora helmet is infernal, then yes, then you can use infernal Aurora helmet. Otherwise, we use Wither goggles. Kind of cool bug. Yeah. That's... interesting. I might have direct contact to Belle Delphine. I didn't need to know that fact, but that's cool. That's... What tier does Aurora get better than Storm? I want to say Burning. Somewhere. Can't you get banned for using that bug? Well, yeah, no shit. You know, if I would not recommend that bug. I would not recommend using that. I sold the Sting. Understandable decision. Shit's gone uphill without me. We've had to calm down a lot, unfortunately. I've had to rein in my chat quite a lot. You just happened to leave at the same time. $905 to VIP? W? Hey chat, anybody want to They made the Tara Slayer a bit better in alpha. It's still worse than main. It's better than the previous alpha, but still worse than main. So not good. Definitely not good. But hey, whatever. It's okay. Hope they make it take less time? Yeah, real. Look, just reduce the reduce all the animations. Less time spinning. Take out the fourth egg. We good. That's all we need. There's also another funny bug to do 500 mil damage. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It sounds about right. I feel like animations have always been a negative from Skyblock ever since E-Man was released. It wasn't too bad in Wolf. E-Man's where animations, in my opinion, really started to become an issue. Because Enderman Slayer really packed on those animations that force you to take a break. Do you have a lion pet? I do. What E-Man animations? The entire laser phase. You can still optimize around the animations? Not anymore. Not anymore, you can't. Any drops while I was gone? 31 foul flesh. What do you mean, not anymore? Can you not Pharaoh stack? No, you can Pharaoh stack, but you can't Reaper swap and you can't Final Destination swap anymore. Or I say anymore. Alpha has both FD and Final Destination removed. Lion on end combat Greg, exception Ghoul go Burr. Fair play. Good night, good night, Stingray. The animations were initially for people to soul wheel mana steal and heal up. No, that's most definitely not what they were. That's not what they were made for. Or at least that's not what they were designed for. At least that's what the player base used them for. Who RCM. Outside of that, that is many things, but it's definitely not what they're designed for. No Tabasco. I always have used a golden dragon, so why would I have Tabasco? You don't have enough experience. You clearly do! I clearly don't. Someday you could be way too great at things. About your makeup, how you try to shake up. Paper dreams. Paper dreams, Danny. Wait, I'm just using FD for email, I'm fine. You said FD... No, FD swapping was removed. On alpha, I should say. What the fuck? No, what? 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 Ah. I'm throwing. Ah. It's still affected by recon? Why have game devs said goodbye to optimization? A game that looks like it came out in 2016 runs like... It's not even about... Man, it's not even about... The game devs have... Why do you have blast prot on your chest plate? Because I don't need normal prot. I have blast prot because it's funny. For the exact same reason that I have absolutely zero enchants except for Habanero Tactics on my Crown of Avarice. Because it's funny. Will you ever max Chili Pepper Collection? If I ever pick up my normal Blaze minions, probably at some point. I don't really have any intention of doing so. Is Habanero worth it? Absolutely. Okay, so that's just worse than the Enderman. What do you mean goes burr? Well, that's just... Did I by any chance... Yo, what's good, Blaze? Lily, hello, hello. Do you know cheap minions that make money? Slime. Oh, that's diabolically bad. Okay, my bad. Hello, Blaze. How was your stream? Yeah, you know what? Fair play. That's pretty decent. That's pretty good. Yo, Captain Caleb, how you doing? Hi, Pickle. When get... Yeah. Take that. When... How is this worse than E-Man? It's not. It's the exact same. Bruh Moment by Young Nugget. There's no way you actually like this song. Surely not. Right? They're not good. I mean, you're not going to get a good minion that's cheap. I mean, slime minions are still good. For their price, they're still very good. That was 2-tap? Yeah, it's the same as E-Man. Should it be 1-tapping? Because it's the damage of it is about the same as a post E-Man teleport, so I'd say it's pretty damn good. To give the same damage without a teleport, I'd say that's pretty freaking good. I had an entire slime minion set up. Well, you technically still do. Well, I do. But, as far as I'm aware, slime is still a pretty decent minion for its cost. Although I guess it will definitely be getting nerfed again. Although that being said, any minion that doesn't involve manual collection will be getting nerfed again. It will be getting nerfed. I expect you to leave this profile to make it a fair deal. Nope, not a chance. That's essentially stealing. Add a 1 mil channel point option. Invite co-op. No. I will pass. I can't invite anyone else to my co-op, because if I do that, then I can't kick anyone. And, as much as I don't want to sound like a tyrannical ruler, I will not have anybody on my co-op if I do not have the power to kick them. Which, yes, I am well aware, sounds exactly like I'm a tyrannical ruler. However, with that being said, I feel like my singular citizen is profiting quite heavily off of said tyrannical ruler. How is E-Man going? Low effort bosses? I miss... Primordial. Holy fuck. Have you ever actually physically struggled to say a word before? That's my tyrant. Exactly. Where's my tuba? What do with it? What did do? Oh, I know what do with it. It's in the chest. It's in this chest down here. Wait, Linky's doing revs. What the bloody hell? Well, that can't be right. I'm not doing right. Yeah, I didn't think so. What? Oh, how's E-Man grind going? I need to get my eyes checked. Alright, Chad, it's time to profit from these boxes. So this one's 200,000. This one's 290,000. That is not profit. That is not profit. That is not profit. This one's going to be a Jerry Talisman. That is not profit either. It's close. Mine is not holding up to my 2 bill spent today. Can you give me a VAR on how my E-Man's doing? Sure. Clip, please. Call me on Discord. Yeah, that works, I guess. Let me just scroll real quick. Chat. Wait. Pause. This is important. This is really important. Wait a minute. This is actually really important. Hold up. Wait, this is really important. I need to copy my Discord link. Because I've just discovered that I'm one member off of being 969. Somebody needs to join. Somebody has to join. We are 1 member off of 969. It is too perfect. Come on. We can't get hardcore in only 18 days. No, it's gonna run for 2 months. Trains! Trains, thank you for joining as member 969, my goat. That is a screenshot. That is a number for the... That's number for the ages, chat. Leave quick. No! No, don't you dare. I've already taken the screenshot. Don't even think about it. I've already taken it. Just 6,000 more members in until 6969. That's fine. I can do that. Give me, like, I'll the next video I'll post will get a couple 100,000 views, and then we good. Okay, so why in RNG sharing is there a breakfast with a blue monster? What the fuck is blue monster? Where did you get that? We don't have that in this country. What? Yeah, that's a fair point. Alrighty, Linky. LF. LF share screen. But you gotta share your screen, man. Let's see Linky's stream. E-man. First try. Alrighty, boys. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, so it's lagging a little bit, but it's okay. Is Reaper swapping dead on live? No. None of the alpha's been brought over yet. What? Stop the Diana grind for today at 650 million coins. Hey, that's a huge W. Can't hear him. That's okay, you don't need to be able to hear him. Can you let us hear him? No, because that means I've got to change how all of my audio is done on Discord. They cannot, no. My Discord is completely mute. Oh god, I pulled a cyclone! No! Oh god, Cyclone quit streaming and I go schizo! No! Me? I'm schizo. They can't hear you. Cyclone quit streaming and I go schizo because of it. Oh, this is awful. No. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, don't turn that on. Yeah, you can stay much closer with the Terminator. Like, you don't really need to walk backwards with it at all. You can still just get much closer. Yeah, you can still just get much closer. Enderman Cortex wee whiter. Nice. Enderman Cortex wee whiter. Crown of Avarice, not meta, but fine. No poisons in inventory, not meta. Damage is okay. No flare terming from way too far. No Reaper FD, no Fatal Tempo term. Reaper in part 2, which isn't meta. Okay, in fairness, neither me or Linky has a Fatal Tempo Terminator. I'm not about to give Linky my Crown of Avarice, because I use that. No poisons in inventory. I don't think Linky cares enough for that one. Actually Reapering, which is pretty huge. This is new. Yes, terming from way too far away. I'm very much with you on that one. Well, you don't look at the don't look directly at the fucking floor. Reaper in part 2 is not great. Swap out Reaper for Final Destination. You heard the man? I got 1 Kime in 16 hours. Okay, that's rough. Use Toxic Arrow and put a stack of Twilight in a low slot. Put 2 before the top. Okay, that's just a lot of effort, though. I'm gonna be honest, that's a whole hell of a lot of effort. No! Why is my Burning Crimson worse than my Bozo Dungeon set? I would assume because you don't have it up to 10 stacks yet. Mr. Jelly with the rate of 12? What's good? We're teaching my co-op how to... Hasty Terminator, 2 stars. Wait a minute. No, wait, no. Sorry, I was reading chat. Right, okay. Never mind. You good, you good. If you Final Destination swap, TP into laser. Yeah, what they said. Raid, hello. How was stream, sir? Woo! Simply Daisy, hi. So you actually activate the Final Destination ability. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not you. Oh. Sorry, lime in my mouth. Unlike Linky, I'm not washed. Don't worry, Linky didn't have time to get washed yet. Yeah, kind of. Close enough. Mr. Clean Freshness, thank you for the follow. Speaking of washed. That's not too bad. There's a couple things. Yeah, apparently FD in both phases, yeah. Yeah, what they said. FD and Reaper, then... 10 mil hit is bonkers damage. Not too difficult in Enderman anymore, I'm gonna be honest. And then, you still just need to get your distance down for Terminator. Oh shit, I closed it. Like, you're teaching him the good stuff. I'm not. Vankers. No, don't get Cyclone. That's not a good idea. What are the chances you'd buy a Safari Elephant skin? I am good, thank you. Yes. Well, probably don't try and melee it while it's in hits phase. Would be my recommendation. What's the mayor currently? Diana, right now. Right, I'm gonna go back to Enderman Slayer. Yes. I'm doing 4.5 mil a hit and I get 28-second bosses. Is that good? It could be better, but it's I mean, it's not bad. For no effort bosses, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not bad. How many hours? 1 hour. When's Jerry Aatrox? Some point tomorrow, I think. Where's the boss? Oh, there it is. All I need is an atom and a term. Yeah, you do your bosses exactly the same as I do. I just raw dog my bosses as well. No, it doesn't. To be fair, with my skill issue, it usually ends up with me getting raw dogged, but it's fine. Finnegan or Aatrox? It's not Aatrox. I think it's Finnegan. I don't know who's next. I'm not ignoring you. I'm talking to my chat more than you. Alright. Alright. See you. Did you see my attempt on P1? I don't believe so. I might have. And I did forget, if I have. You're almost done with Rev XP? Almost. I need to go 2 mil over. But yeah, not too far off. Low effort, low reward. High effort, high reward. Yeah, but this is skyblock. High effort is no. How much money does it take to get from 0 stars to burning to 10 stars? Not too much, I don't believe. I think it's only like maybe 100, 200 mil total. DM. What's the mod for the slow swinging? Either Odin or Dolkir. Well, meow, that is, something. Burning 0 to 10. Yeah, I think that's still like 100 to 200 mil or something. It's not too bad. Maybe, yeah, maybe like 100 mil total. That's with the... Okay, I'm a little raid carried. It's fine. How is the Marvel Rivals, sir? What is good? Oh, wait, I need to find someone else to have playing in the background now. Tosik. 1-1. That seems pretty decent, no? I mean, it's not a loss. 15 mil per piece at max. Really? No. Le Jean Bomber. Thank you very much for the follow. Excuse the accent. Need to do laundry. I'll come back soon. Alright, might as well see ya. No, it'll be more than... Yeah, no, actually, it's probably about... Yeah, it's probably only like 20 mil per piece, actually. Yeah, fair play. You're probably not wrong. My camera is huge. Why is it so big? I had to miss Diana because job, my money making method is gone. No. Trust. It'll be back. Diana will return. My chair isn't fucked. My chair is great. It's great, man. My chair is great. What did you do? Nothing. My chair is in a normal state. What do you mean? You're acting like it's broken or something. Femboy build? No. Big masculine man build. Looks perfectly fine to me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't get why all these people think there's a problem with my chair. In fact, I've even been told I should get a new one, which is ridiculous. Made outfit stream when? Probably soon. No, let's be real. I've got to put it out every now and then. At least once a month. Not this week, though. I've got way too much stuff to do this week. Chair fundraiser. No. Unironically, I really don't want to get a new chair. I mean that genuinely. The chair being like this has become a, I guess, kind of kind of a part of just my online brand at this point. The chair being slightly cooked. Chair merch? Wait, you right, you right. I'm gonna release merchandise of just the chair with no back saying I'm fine. I'm not broken. That way we get to appeal not only to the people that like my stream, but also to the I'm 14 and this is deep crowd. It is perfectly stable, thank you. No, I will not take that. The chair is perfectly stable. Is layer 7, Encores, Prime Souls, and Brutal. Layer 7's not that hard. The new straight. The new... Okay, fair enough. I'll be going though. Have a great stream and much love. Thank you. Well, see ya. Enjoy your day, sir. Big Game Rune to score. Hello, and thank you very much for the follow. How can I get the little guy above your scoreboard? Slash CT import. Come on, Mimi. And then that imports a mod that, well, shoves the person onto your screen. What was that? Okay, well, that's too small now, isn't it? Shit. Better. There we go. Wait, shit. Did someone follow? Fuck. 504 flexing his Archfiend dice dropped. Oh, wait. Who is it? Who? Gotta go get a mile to a heart to get such an expensive die? Well, good luck. Focus. Focus above other things. Okay, so that's on. Sounds. Frequency of sounds high. Say goodnight to me. Good night. That was a really bad time for a voice break. Good night. Good boy. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you very much. Please come again. And to you, Meow Meow. Good night. Have a wonderful sleep. Music is awesome, Source. Yeah, well, try saying that when the next song in the queue is actually pretty good. Never mind. Fuck. Okay, well... sick, I guess. Never mind. Not much... You're getting touched. I would like to pass, but thank you for the offer. I imported the thing and it's meowing at me. Yeah, it does that. It's not every day that somebody tries to argue that their playlist is bad, but... in my defense, like, 99% of the times when I check my queue, it's something weird. Missed my message? I didn't miss it, I just ignored you. Another one? No, I did miss it, I'm sorry. Another one very rare drop. 360. Okay, to be fair, 362 magic find is a lot of magic find. To be fair, that's pretty good magic find. Rev is RNG. How RNG carried are we talking here? What kind of levels are we on here? But it's an Archfiend dice? Yeah, but like they want to flex their magic find. 103 magic find, 3 Warden Hearts by Rev 8. I am trying to decide whether banning you is the best course of action. I think probably not. But it is tempting. Do we have another Atom Split? Yeah, we've got 2 more. Which one do you need? We don't have another Kaim 5 one, but we have 2 other ones. You can have those. I should slash warp crypt. I should become a British Prime Minister with how good I am at speaking. Maybe I could undo the curse that Boris put on us. The ancient curse that he put on Britain. Counteract it with my own ancient curse. What's the curse? It's a joke from when Boris Johnson was at a football stadium for an interview, and he just went and and frankly, the UK's never been the same. I'm gonna be honest. Everything went downhill from that moment onwards. Lego Man ad? Wait. No way. I haven't seen a Lego ad in years. I feel. Sick. Alright, fair enough. Never mind. I guess that's just not a point that needs to be put across. That's ad I know is of a man who's drowned in... Yeah, exactly. I don't remember... I do not remember Lego ads since the days of... Hey! Like, that's the last period of Lego that I remember. Is there a chat triggers for 1.21.5? Not that I know of. I think they were planning to go to 121. But I am unsure about what happened to that. A man has fallen for a man in Lego City. Hey! Oh, I miss those. I remember, bro. Look, not only were they peak adverts, but it was peak content that came out of it as well. Wonderful time in the internet's history. build our new Coast Guard speedboat to go save them. And then it's just got the little Lego sounds like. You know? Just have a fucking hand holding it. Yeah, the human hands are building them, and the hand driving it across the water, bro. Peak adverts, bro. To be fair, the whole of Lego Ninjago as like the whole thing was just peak, to be honest. Triggered a childhood, bro. They triggered a childhood memory in me. Goddamn. I can still remember getting a Lego City airport as a child. I am not a child, thank you very much. I'm too old to be a child. And if I really was a child, then being a Minecraft YouTuber would not have potential foreseen consequences. Build a rescue Lego helicopter to help him. Oh, bro, the adverts were so good. I miss them, man. I miss them. Genuine peak times. I miss old Lego. Bring back old Lego. Bring back old Lego prices, actually. I miss the days where I could afford it. You could use to fight against each other. I did not. Hello, welcome fam. How you doing? Well, it'd be one of those when I... Well, now this feels like an elaborate way to get me to say the funny numbers. Hit me with that. Now, okay. With that being said... Okay, why are we joining and immediately assaulting me? Well, that just feels unnecessary. But with that being said though, speaking of the funny numbers, so in college today, right? The teacher was explaining stuff to us, and she was picking out colors, and she was like, "All right, I'm gonna use a 6 or a 7," and then a bunch of people in the corner of the classroom just stood up and went, "Hey, 6, 7." I'm like, no, bro, don't bring this shit into real life. I have to deal with this online. Do not bring this into my real life. I do not need this. I would do that. You need help. Bro, I didn't realize that people would actually do that in real life. Not only that, I didn't realize that it would be, like, a decent amount. Oh, hey, someone's messaging me on Discord. Why are they messaging me on Discord? Ninja! Oh, those. I did have those. I had so many of those. Why am I getting notifications? Why is streamer mode not on? Weird. Okay, fair enough. Happened to me too, my friend. And our friend, because we went to seafood place. Fair enough. That was me. I messaged you because I don't know, man. Stream mode was off for some reason. Thoughts on new NPC prices? Oh, I haven't looked. But how are we doing? I'm doing excellent. How are you doing? I should probably look through it at some point. That some point is now. Give me a second to find the Pamch notes. Skyblock Alpha. Where is it? Skyblock Alpha Network. Patch notes. My friend calls Octo Fire Pussy what? Sorry? Hey? Okay, what's down here? Ooh. I get given patch notes. Day 2 changes. He said, Fire Pussy, oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh well. Dayless Day to 1 mil is huge. Okay, Jasper to 4 coins. Okay, this is huge. The gemstone changes is massive. Wait, that's gemstone mining's coming back. Boys, gemstone mining, it's potentially coming back. Wait, that's actually Hope Peak. That 1 coin does so much. The 1 coin does a shit ton. Bro, one extra coin on a gemstone is insane. Especially considering how many gemstones you get per break. Like, gemstone mining is actually genuinely back. Let's see, what do we got? Refined mineral up to 100k. Oh boy. That's pretty good. Glossy gemstones, 200k. Not bad. Jade roll to 1 million. It's pretty good as well. Quick claw to 5 mil. It's understandable. That one's fair enough. That one makes sense. Okay, these are huge. These are good. This is good. Sludge juice up to 1k is excellent. Auto parts are good. Finally, I can sell my gum. I've been conditioned by my chat to read that word wrong. For 5 mil is devil, it's fine. I think that makes sense. I don't think it should be high. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe 10 mil, but I think 5 mil is honestly fine for it. Unfortunately. RNG drops should never be a valid way to make money on Iron Man. Feel free to change my mind, but RNG drops should never actually be a valid way of making money on Iron Man. Like, if you get one, you can sell it and get a tiny bit of extra money. But RNGs should never actually be a valid way to make money. If you want to make money from fishing on Iron Man, you should you should be getting magma cores, you should be getting worm membranes, you should be getting well, I guess worm membranes are technically not magma cores. You should be getting magma fish or squid or ink sacs or stuff like that, or chum. All of that should realistically be the fishing stuff for Iron Man, not the RNG. Some intro things at uni, and we had a pirate theme, and the girl made my shirt misspelled as come. She did not misspell it. I'm sorry. That is not a misspelling. That's correct. She did that on purpose. Ooh, Dragon Frag's having an. That's good. That's very good. Giving these an NPC value is very nice. Ooh. Wait, this is good. Wait, how much a bob on? 1,000 coins. I can sell them in dungeons now? Yeah. Stop opening my tower gear because I could have liquidated it into Crimson. GG. Yeah, it's fine. RNG should be worth something on Iron Man. Maybe not the main, but they shouldn't just be useless. They're not useless. They're worth something. They shouldn't be worth very much, though. They should be a little tiny bit of extra money. Couple mil. 5, 10 mil. Depending on the RNG. A little tiny bit of extra. Because, if you're wanting to, our RNGs are dependent on the market. And they always will be. Corleonite 50k is criminal. They should be almost 500k. But why? Why should Corleonite be almost 500k? Do you know if Blaze Skip will still be possible? Yes. What do you think around dungeon RNGs, though? I think they low-key just lose money. Well, dungeons isn't meant to be profit. That's fine. Dungeons isn't meant to be profit for an Iron Man. It's meant to be loss. That's fine. The only reason the dungeons are profit for a main profile is because of the market around some items. I think it should be some profit. I don't. I do not think dungeons should be profit on Iron Man. If it wasn't for the economy being the driving force behind a main profile's mechanics, dungeons wouldn't be profit on a main profile either. Anything that inherently relies on RNGs to make money should not be profit for Iron Man. Do you think the gear requirement will raise at all? Yes, very much so. You're going to be looking at closer to 1800 plus MP, full Infernal Crimson. Well, 3 pieces of Infernal Crimson, Warden Helmet. Maybe more than 1800 MP. Yo, Mirimu, how you doing? How you doing? Swapping off Founders Nation 8 armor while the stat's active no longer retains it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Does this mean no more double skip? I believe so. No one is playing full 5 or they're genuinely so shit. Yep. Welcome to Party Finder. That's horrible. I honestly, I feel like the FD change should have probably been specifically outside of Blaze. Thoughts on no more Blaze skip? No, Blaze skip's still doable. You can still do it even without Soul Eater. Not that I mean, Soul Eater will still be meta for Blaze. That won't change anything. I feel like we shouldn't normalize skips. I am happy to agree with you here. I do like how they just didn't patch Blaze skip at all. Do you take Vanguards? Yeah. If you get one. Like, they did not fix the underlying issue behind Blaze phase skip in the slightest. You can still skip even after Soul Eater patch? Yeah, I mean, it still gives you 1 million damage. That my first hit on Blaze can still go to probably close to 4 million. Even afterwards. Soul Eater is still going to be meta for Blaze. HYPIXEL moment? No. Not really. The Soul Eater nerf is an extremely good nerf. It's not a HYPIXEL moment because it is genuinely a smart move. It is an excellent play on the admin's part. Skipping is just going to require extremely good gear. What minions do you use? I use full Blaze minions because of collection. More than half insta-kills involve Soul Eater. But yeah, they have not patched the base issue. They haven't patched the base issue. Behind, wait, what? Alright. Okay, what do you mean, gang? My brother? That is your fault. Can I borrow vanquished equipment? Yes. Can they make it work by not scaling Book with Burning Vengeance? Yeah. That is exactly how they would fix it. I mean, don't get me wrong. They still needed to fix Soul Eater anyway. I said I'll notify when Vang. Okay. Do exclamation W when ready. That is telling me to warp when I'm ready. That is what that message says. Good trade, good trade. What have you been doing this game now? I mean, I just do Slayers. I just do stuff that I find fun. I'll be honest, most of my time spent in the game is based around content nowadays. I find making videos and streaming more fun than actually playing the game. Don't see the point to do Slayers for 1,000 hours for fun. And I can make content over it. What's the song request cooldown? 15 minutes. Get max XP, but I don't want it. Oh, for me though, I don't find it fun. No one's telling you to do that. No one's telling you to spend 1,000 hours doing Slayers. If you're spending 1,000 hours doing Slayers when you don't have to, then that's a you problem, man. Have we seen African Money Cult TikTok? I don't even have TikTok downloaded, I'm gonna be honest. Go fishing. Fishing is fun. I would agree, fishing is fun. Not great for stream, but fishing is fun. I haven't seen it on Instagram either. I'm currently in the middle of Mafiagram. So I don't think I've got to Africa yet. Hello. What? Oh, brilliant. Ta. Okay. Yes, yes. Cameo from Mother. I hope not. I hope to get 500. I hope no one will be toxic to me no more. I mean, 500 MP is still very low. I mean, you probably won't get as much shit for having 350, but I mean, you'll still get some toxic people. Yeah, you will still get people calling you out for it. Knowing most dungeon players, they're probably being toxic whilst telling them to get more MP. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not bad at F7, it's just my ping. It's not about being bad at F7, it's about not having the gear that you should have for F7. It doesn't matter whether you're the best player in the game. If you don't have the gear required, then your team's not going to be very happy with you. Because that means you can't contribute as much as you should be able to. Or as you should be. But yeah, I mean, they are. The F7 Party Finder is pretty toxic, unfortunately. That's why you just got to. That's why you just got to be. That's why you got to be the carry. And do everything. Is that the SpongeBob rap? It is, yeah. What do you think about being able to convert Iron Man to normal one? I think it's pretty good. Will it affect prices of hype and stuff? Temporarily. What about, I like about going to get the best gear and that's it. Like, I got into mining, got powder. Now I sold all of it. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Some people most definitely do. Just like the, simply just like the grind of getting there. I was very much the same until I've maybe lose my roadmap for it. I was going to grind for level 400 and then do doubles demon skip. Now I need more. Do you think the admin should try and implement features into the game so everyone doesn't need 20 mods to play? Okay, chat, I'm going to be a little controversial here. But you don't actually need the mods. The mods have simply just... In order to not need the mods anymore, the admins would have to dumb down their features so much that there's no point in having them anymore. The only reason that the conception of us needing, or the thought that we need so many mods exist, is because that people have gotten so used to them at this point that is seen as a requirement. You have so many scythe blades. Yeah, there's a couple in here. There's a couple of things in this one as well. Although this one doesn't have any scythe blades. For minions on Iron Man, no idea. I'm afraid I don't know anything about Iron Man. In fact, I don't know anything about minions anyway. I use Blaze minions. I mean, the only real place that I could see them adding stuff to mean that you don't need mods as much would definitely just be dungeons in puzzles and stuff. Outside of puzzles and a few GUI changes, there isn't really that much you need mods for. I guess terminals as well. But genuinely, mods are more of just a simple QOL thing. For Slayers, I pretty much play modless. Keybinds? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Wardrobe keybinds, I'll give you that. Slot keybinds, I'll give you that. That's fair. Or slot locking and stuff like that. That's very fair. But then outside of a few things, I play mostly unmodded. In terms of actual game-changing mechanics. The stuff that I use mods for is pretty much trackers at this point. It was dropped before mods was a thing. Yeah, but it's been in the game since it's been in the game now, and mods have been a thing. Dungeons have been in the game for years and years and years and years and years. Even if they came out before mods, that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean things can't change, and things have changed since dungeons have come out. So that doesn't matter at all. Ban puzzle solves and terminals. No. Change puzzles to not need them. Don't ban them. Change puzzles to not need them. That is... Banning puzzle solvers and terminals is a fucking terrible idea. Alright, nonchalance. That's terrible. Diana Burrow thing without a mod, it's a nightmare. Ooh, that's a good point. I forgot that one existed. Fair. Do you need a solver for tic-tac-toe? It's more efficient with a solver, so yeah. Best forward flip for money? Not a clue. So, unfortunately, I would say yes. Enchant on your halberd. These ones. Hello, Emma Hayesflow. How you doing? How you doing? What's good? The fact that we need mods for certain parts of the game, I would definitely... Okay. Yeah, fair. I think some parts of the game could probably be changed. To be better. What's best after Chimera? Swarm. I mean, there is no puzzle in the game where a solver is going to be slower than doing it manually. You can do it at the same speed without a solver? I would like to disagree. As it's more about keeping the same speed without any form of brain power whatsoever. Should I put it on Death or Pyro Dagger? Think Pyro. It's easy, yeah. Mod simply just removes the brain part of it. You don't need a solver for Ice Maze. Once again, for Ice Maze, the solver just makes the game so much easier. Should the game not require you to turn on your brain even a little bit? I'm gonna be honest, in clear, no. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. No. Some parts of the game, yeah. Clear is not one of them. The boss room, yes. I do not think clear should involve you using your brain. The terminals I do without solver. Your team must fucking hate you. In the nicest way possible. I think Clear could do with some heavy reworks. But there are some terminals that you basically require a solver to do in a reasonable amount of time. Like, so some of them are just very, very bad without solvers. Unbelievably bad, especially the matching ones. Remake Water Puzzle? Yes. But yeah, so some terminals, I unironically, you really should be using a solver for. Creeper is free? Creeper is fast. Okay, Creeper is faster with a solver. Look, I'm sorry, Creeper is so much faster with a solver. Because you don't have to spend any form of time whatsoever looking at the colors. You just follow the line. Gonna save 10 seconds? Yeah, but 10 seconds is a lot. Game would be faster if you just made a program to play for you. Yeah, okay, there's a difference between making a program to play for you and making something that visually aids you. You're still the one doing all the inputs with the visual aids. You know, yeah, you're still doing all of the inputs. It's like saying drive. No, it's not, because Tesla Autopilot is you're not doing the inputs. The car is driving. What Maya perks? Should be Diana right now. For another 12 minutes. Having something that gives you the visual... Yeah, a sat nav is the solver, yes. You get to your destination faster. But you still have to do the work. In order to get there. Is the key difference. Either Paul or Cole. Have we been through one full cycle yet, by the way, chat? I would assume possibly not. It definitely won't be Cole, because Cole is, I want to say, after Aatrox. Okay, so Finnegan's next. Adding a reforge overlay that makes me unable to reforge my items. Pretty sure it's NEU. Or actually, pretty sure it's either NEU or SBA. I don't know anything about SBE because I don't use it. But yeah, unfortunately, most puzzles or terminals in dungeons you really should be using a solver for. Especially terminals. Which ones? For example, this one. This one's not that big of a deal. This one doesn't really need solvers for. Which one is it? This one, also, you're fine. This one, I can't remember what the solver even does for this one, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember. Which one is the good one? Is it this? That's the one. This is the one that solvers is like. This is one of the ones where you really should be using a solver. This is one that you really should be using a solver for. Same for this. This you really should be using a solver here as well. Yes, Magnus. This one isn't as big of a deal, but I would still recommend it. Give me stream luck. Stream luck given. Enjoy. Melody's fine. We can ignore Melody. Hold on. Where's my terminal solver? I'll just turn on this one. Yeah, I mean, this isn't that big of a deal because obviously it's the same. This one also isn't that big of a deal because that one's not that big of a deal. This one definitely makes life easier for you. But yeah, this here is where stuff like these two are where you really, really, really should be using solvers. Though random and what starts with, those two you should be using it. I'm gonna ban this one and select items. These three are practically essential to have solvers on for. And if you don't, you are straight up throwing. I don't want to sound mean by saying that. But if you don't have solvers on, you are essentially throwing the run. Enemies at level 8. Next one in 200. That won't take too long. That's not too bad at all. Yo, another Scythe Blade. Let's go. I did some calmications. Yes. That's definitely not quite what you timed, but it's close enough. Throwing is a bit harsh. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't necessarily say it's throwing. It's harsh. Considering that you are the reason that the run will be slower. 99% of the time. I'll get 480 magic find on E-Man bosses in Jerry Aatrox. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You're the reason you failed the run? No. Throwing is simply just doing something worse than it could be. For example, if I were to use my unenchanted Halberd of the Shredded, I would be throwing. No, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to this. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. Not a chance. Why is there no E-Man in the thumbnail? No, it's there, don't worry. E-Man's there. W Legendary Enderman, let's go. Track a draw. Wait, what do you mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, this is much better. That is actually an insane song. There is no way in hell that person was not unbelievably high when they made that. They were on so many drugs. Brother, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's so unnecessary. What did he say? Don't worry about it. There's no need. All right. Me when intrusive thoughts. Trust! Like, bro, let them win. Is Primordial back? No! No, it's still gone. The admins still say, no, not today. You ain't having that back. Okay, thanks, Spotify. Thank you, Spotify Shops. Smart Shuffle. Thank you, Spotify Smart Shuffle. That's great. This is exactly what I wanted. Thanks, man. Brilliant. Okay. Sure, why not? Thanks, man. Thanks. Bro! Chan, you wanna see the fucking album cover for this song? You wanna see the fucking album cover for this shit? Bro! What do you mean? You European. What did you think I was? Out of interest. What did you think? American? Nah. I am 100% colonist. Colonist? Colonnator. 100% colonnator. From the country of yoinkage. I need to sacrifice my magic throwing. No, I am in fact from Great England, otherwise known as Great Britain. That tiny little island that is off the coast of France. I can now skip with normal blaze. Well, that's great. I guess. Mayor is Finnegan. Oh boy. We love Finnegan. On the dot, yo, GG Sutif. Yes, Magnus? Guess what? You got a judgment call. Just gained 4 million farming XP yesterday. Yeah, so what did you do? Do British learn about the American Revolution in school? Probably. I didn't pay any attention. I'm gonna be honest. About the most that I remember from history class is Viking mythology. I pretty much just remember Norse mythology, I'm gonna be honest with you. I I did not pay attention at all in history class. But we probably don't. Oh, it was good, Toxic Tom. I mean, unless it was something direct, like, unless it was either a very big event or directly tied to British history, then we wouldn't have to learn it. If you're doing A-level history, well, yeah, that's a bit different, though. Like, normal school history is either big world events or, it's either a big world event or it's something directly tied to British history. Bro definitely didn't pay attention. You clearly did not pay any form of attention to anything that I said in the last, like, 62 seconds either. Considering half the words out of my mouth were, I did not pay any form of attention whatsoever in history class. So I suppose that makes two of us. What the bloody... On worldwide events? Yeah, pretty much. Via VC. Oh, it's time to go schizo again. Oh, I'm getting put in schizo. Hello, voices. How are you doing? So, during the Slayer to Hyperion, I set it so that my people can't hear who I'm talking to in Discord. So I didn't have to deal with editing around in videos. So, now I'm just schizo. And I don't really want to bother with changing it all right now.
I'm also having fun right now.
Hmm.
I'm updating all my mods to 1.20.1.9 because HYPIXEL is updating to 1.20.1.9.
That sounds like fun.
It is, especially if you find a bunch of the mods are only up to 1.21.8.
See, this is why I still play 189. Because I don't have to deal with that shit. Yeah, eventually I will, but until I have that problem, I'm chilling. What power stone should I use if I can't afford Hurtful? For what? Who is this guy talking to? The voices. The voices in my head. Right now, there's only one of them, and they're German. What do you mean, why are you German? I don't fucking know! Oh, speaking of Germans, hello, Darings. But if you can't use Hurtful, it really depends on what you're doing. But... Still fourth. Such my fault. There you go. Did I hear Germans? You did hear Germans. Probably not, no. What about German? Oh, speaking of Germany, not too long ago, in my Spotify Smart Shuffle, no, no. Not too long ago in my Spotify Smart Shuffle, we had a hardstyle remix of Erica come on. Thank you very much, Spotify, for that. That was great. Wah. Wah. Wap. Speaking of people in Europe, I dislike Dutch only for the reason my name in Dutch is chicken. But that's good. But that's a good name. You should be happy. Alright, time to go magic find setup for this. Where's my sorrow chest plate? It's so bright! If you can't afford... yeah, sorry, okay. So if you can't afford Hurtful, Scorching's good. Shaded is good. Where is my sorrow chest plate? What did I do with it? I guess it must be on my island somewhere. Alright, sure, whatever. I don't need it. Is it over here? No, I don't need it. It's fine. Wah. I noticed it's still not recommed. Oh, this isn't my term. This is someone else's term. I have stolen Strand's term. Linky, this looks suspiciously like my sorrow chest plate. When did I give you that? It was in a chest. I think that counts as stealing, but sure. But no. No, it's not his stuff. His stuff is his stuff. My stuff is my stuff. It is now that I realize that you really didn't enchant this thing at all, did you? Strand? Actually, no, this is to everybody. Why is for 3 spelt as 4-3? Why is it not spelt as, why is it not got the number 3? Why is it Roman numerals? That makes it look like 4-3 is an enchant. Oh, thank you. May I claim your cake soul? Yes. Chat, people are taking my soul. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't. Okay, we good. You could say they're sucking. I don't want to think about it like that. Give me a minute. Dragon. So one more? Yes, yes. Dargon. No. No leeching. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Do not like my term. I love your term. It just has some minor issues that need to be sorted. Honestly, tiny issues. With the shark on your back, I know it may be a bit heavy for... What do you take me for? Some form of feminine man? Shit. I'll show you that I'm capable of... Pretty sure Linky just got a dragon. Stop getting RNG carried, Linky. Give me a minute. Where's my shark gone? There it is. Backpack time. Yeah. Yeah, chat. This is honestly just unbelievably heavy. I'm not sure if I can. Eight. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, is this a squat? Wait, you said squats? Squat with shark on your back. I'm gonna assume you meant push-ups. Simply because you said on my back, and squatting with it on my back's a little on the difficult side. Fire getting humped by a shark. Right. Okay. How about you go to my island? Because we're done with dragons. Don't say I'm getting scammed out of my song quest. In my defense, I didn't see it. What do you mean, stop being a late? What? Oh, nice. Can I have it? Wait till... Alright, I guess we're doing more. I'm not party leader. Shoot FT term, then shoot the other one. That feels like a lot of effort, but yeah, sure. Where's my... I say where's my... Where's your... Oh, you know what? Fuck the magic find. I don't care enough for the magic find. I don't even have Terror. I guess I'm using Crimson. That cost me 14 million. Sorry. Oh my god. Yeah. Apparently, Shana... Oh, never mind. The eyes are placed. Oh, well. It's too late. In my defense, I kind of forgot that they can't hear you. Red dragon. Bro, stop going into the wall, man. That's not what I meant. Oh, wow. Another aspect of the dragons. Ads 1 out of 4? Damn. Bro, I actually got stuck with ads. Alright. Drake on it. Dragon. Sacrifice. 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 Yeah! That's what she said. That's not okay. Such profit. Hey, in my defense, I didn't pay for those eyes. The other eyes I did pay for. Give me that. My eyes, my profit. You do raise a good point here. Oh, I gotta go get another one. Well, we're not doing I'm not doing a dragon. I gotta go shove stuff into the altar. And get essence! I feel I feel, Linky, like this, like that 4 million coins should be partially you paying back all of the dice that you stole, but yeah, that being said, just take the money from the bank. Just take the 4 mil from the bank. Oh no, I think it's great. I think the ult is great. Oh yeah, it's definitely slow. The animation should be sped up, but I think the ult is great. I don't see how you could dislike the altar, frankly. But why? Oh, Prophet! Why would you want to make it normal essence, though? The gambling aspect makes it fun. Oh, yeah, no, that would be better. Who's Mayor Perk right now? It should be Finnegan. Who's he talking to right now? Mind Voices. What do you mean you would be scared being my voices? You currently are. You're getting first-hand experience of hell. You wouldn't have to talk to me all day because I generally ignore my voices. Yep. But you just gotta keep grinding until you get to red. No, pink. The pink is just better. After that is coal. Yes. The order of mayors. Aatrox is next, then coal, then I don't know. Are you? Nah, okay, that's wild. Good night, Araka. Thank you very much for coming in. Ooh. W. Don't do that. Don't. That's not a good idea, Shana. Don't take a job interview whilst doing a mining fiesta. That's a terrible idea. That is easily one of the most chronically online things that I have heard in my life. And that is saying a shard of the shredded. Yeah, but like a job. It would be funny. You probably wouldn't pass, but it would be funny. This is fair. Doing that would kill your rate. It would kill your rate. That is fair. If next boss heart, I call dibs. That's fine. You can call dibs. I won't give it to you, but you can call dibs. Probably because you'll zone out slightly. That's fair. Ooh. 2.4 bills, nice. Nay, too bad. Hmm. Fair. That's not a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. I cannot believe that you convinced me for a split second there. I'm not very good at that. This is a good point. This is a very, very good point. Wait, how many Warden Hearts am I going to have? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, at least 12 heart. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. I heard 6. I'm counting. Of course you heard that. Not. God, I fucking hate children. I, I know that might be hard to believe, but it's true. What do you mean, nut? What? Did you just time them out? Alright. Can you still do a backflip? I can, not right now. It is too late. Sure. What's up? Hello, Rack. Well, I mean... What's it? There's that right here. Ledge call goes crazy when they hear it, so yeah, it's... Bro, it needs to end, I'm sorry. That shit needs to die. What does Blaze mean, new fire vids? I haven't posted anything in like in a few days. What? who is posting these? I'm sorry. Should I get a fresh fresh avarice or use fiery crimson helmet? Use warden. It's better than both of them. Blaze, how in God's name did you send a link? Dude, this is 3 weeks ago. What do you mean new? I mean, yeah, I'm extremely happy that my second best performing video is also almost 3 hours long, but... That's pretty helpful. I didn't get timed out. No. Somebody in the other chat, in the YouTube chat. I wouldn't use a Crimson Helmet until you're at Infernal. And Crown of Avarice is not really worth it anymore. It's getting a pretty hefty buff in the next... pretty hefty nerf. Well, technically, nerf in the next update. 2k tier 5 spider good. I would say very much. Very good. What do they say? Oh, they reference the funny number. What it is? Do I spend all my tunings on speed? I'm gonna be honest, for the most part, you don't really need it. You'll be close enough to tune it. You'll be close enough, especially with stuff like AOTV or AOTE, giving 25 speed. You should be close enough with that for it to not be that deep. What is the funny number? You know, the funny number. Somewhere in the 60s. Somewhere below 69. Tunings on Magic Find or crit damage? How in God's name are you getting your tunings on Magic Find? My guy, teach me your ways. Brain damage. Huh. Actually, there's a lot of things that don't quite make sense on that sentence. How is 68 funny? Someone please explain. Well, it's like 69, but a little bit lower. You know, 69 just got too drawn out in it. What is it with you in this thumbnail? I don't know, I kind of like it. And I haven't found one that's better yet, so. Good luck with the stream. I'm gonna go to bed so I can do Blaze Slayer when Aatrox is here. Alright, well, good night, good night. Why it's funny, I think it's cringe. Hey, welcome to the club. I don't know why it's funny either. I don't think most people know why it's funny. They just do it. That's sus, understandable, but sus nonetheless. It's a good thumbnail. And it's also pretty accurate to my experience with most Slayers, I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually get railed before I can beat them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shanna, but the context to it makes it too good not to laugh at. I'm sorry. You choose what goes in and out of your body. Food and shit, usually. With the occasional chemical and other toxins. Added to the list of why bro is not getting YouTube rank. Yeah. Yeah, that thumbnail will definitely be brought up at some point. As is my explanation of said thumbnail. Hey, there's 2 things added. Damn, that's a 2-in-1. Do you know how to hype? Because I don't. How to hype? You right click, don't you?
Why there's so many annoying black hole puns, by the way.
What do you mean?
I'm getting minor zombie sharks scared now, and it's
But I'm on a phone and I'm depressed. What do you mean by hype? Because my first thought was skyblock. And I don't think that's a good thing, per se. Oh, surely I can gamble. I cannot, as it would turn out. Addiction, I'm not addicted. I can not quit whenever I want, actually. You know YouTube's new feature? I do not. I, there is a there's a new feature. I'm gonna be honest, darlings. It's almost like you keep resetting the cooldown every time you do it. High class Archfiend now. I am feeling the luck. You see, I don't really want to because I don't want to buy one. You see, I always, if I have one, I'm happy to roll it, but I don't have one right now. I'm a little against paying actual money to lose more money. That doesn't feel fun to me. Especially not when I'm kind of broke. Lets you hype and spread your video to the algorithm so it can... Ooh. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I don't have a clue. I'll have to look into it, though. That is pretty helpful. Buy one and do 5 rolls, and on the 6th you'll get one. I don't want it, though. I'm broke. And I don't want to sell stuff. I heard you were doing jewels or something. Where did you hear that? From whom gave you that? Ain't hype on for less than 1k subs? Or is it more? I have no idea. Can I get your autograph, Mr. Slayer Man? Yes. My friend who said he beat you in a duel. Oh, it's definitely... I mean, every now and then, if someone sends a duel request, I'll go, hey, this seems like fun, and I'll say, yeah, sure, why not? WASP? Oh, hey, a duel. I'm losing. Nuh-uh. Chat, I'm about to show you the person who is just straight up professional at dueling. Hey, come back. Nuh-uh. Come back. Come back. Did you drop a warden heart when you did the prediction? I did not. I haven't even ended it yet. God, I hate HYPIXEL's, There is no way you are not dead. There we go. If you duel me for... I don't wanna, though. Come EU server for PvP. Nah, that's a lot of effort. Nice. Why are you... Yay. I have not played PvP in so long. Chat, I suck. So bad. Oh, we can go again. Okay, I'll go one more time. I love Suzume in the movie. Wow, I suck so badly. How? How do you beat that? There are watch streaks now. So it seems. Do you perhaps have a warden I could borrow to damage check? I'm afraid I do not. Has that? Your favorite anime? Probably Soul Eater. No way. I need to... There we go. Do you like Bleach? I do. I haven't watched anything since after the... Hiatus. Have you watched Violet Evergarden? I haven't got into that one or To Your Eternity. Oh, actually, I might have watched To Your Eternity. Might have been a while ago that I saw it, though. See, this is why I don't like dueling some people, because they just run away constantly. It's no fun when you just run away. Accept your loss, Shana. It's no fun when the person just runs away every time. I would rather not do bridge duels because they take forever. Oh, I'm losing to Dorings. I mean, yeah. It's the same thing goes for, I'm bad. Join the club. The same thing goes for if I'm... Wait. Alright. I'm waiting. You're small. Oh. I'm... I forget my size on, my, Sumo for 5 mil. I won't duel for actual money, but I will when I'm done with this. Have you watched Apothecary Diaries? I have not, no. Yeah, I think, I feel like this is going to be an unfair duel. Slightly, because of Cubed. There's not much I can do about that. Unless Doring straight up removes Cubed. Deleted Cubed. Alright, well that fixes the problem then. No, it makes me really small. I'm dead. GG. Where's that? Oh, it ended. Where's that to? It's my birthday on Sunday. Do I go beg Hub 1 for Contra? Or Bed Wars 1 for rank and hit them with the "it's my birthday" line no one believed? Both. Holy Hypixel lag. Holy Hypixel lag moment. Jesus Christ. Brother, what is your ping? Bro, what is your ping? What is your ping, my guy? What the actual what is your ping? What are your ping, man? What? Sorry. Okay. Neighbors. Yes, yes. Not very. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Good night. And okay. I cannot shout. Casual 350 ping. That's my explanation to why I suck at F7. I can see why you would possibly have issues with F7 at 350 ping. The MP definitely doesn't help. Okay. Bro takes a year of knockback, like a year later than anyone else. But it's okay. 100% melee accuracy. We win these. Absolutely shit on. absolutely shit on. Ooh. W. We love Steve. Yeah. Right. Right. Yo, Zenorio. Thank you very much for the follow. This is a terrible timing. Custom title? What? Yeah, I know that video wasn't. That video was edited in very much a rush because I was going on holiday like the next day. So that episode was edited in a rush. Good night, darlings. Let me beat you in one thing. I feel like everything's going to be so unbelievably delayed. Most Belief is not a very fun game mode, I'm going to be honest. Anyway, chat, have a wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.